Before that, let me save this for you. Okay. Loop statement. If I want to execute the script 3 times, what I need to do, I need to take that into a loop and I need to ask QTP to repeat my script 3 times, right? So next we'll move on to the loop statement. Loop. We have while loop, when loop and for loop. So first we'll discuss about for loop and a other if condition statement. Then after we'll move on to the again VB scripting topic. There we'll see bit more advanced one. So I don't want to make complicated here. So just I'm going to explain you about the majorly used for loop here. That's it. Okay. So other loops we'll be discussing it as you move into the subject. As if now it's not such necessary for us to learn all the loops at a time. Okay. Now let's talk about for loop. If I want to execute this test 3 times, what I am doing, I am running it for the first time. After writing username and password, it automatically stops it. Again I am running it. Again write a username and password and stop it. Run it, write the username, password and stop it. Like this we are trying to test it 3 times, right? Rather than that, if I ask my QTP to run 3 times, don't stop until 3. So that is nothing but the loop. Okay, taking the script into loop. Just have a look on this. For loop. For that, please guys take the syntax. For I equal to. For I is equal to. Let's assume that this is a script. The script which is in between for to next. The script which is in between for to next will iterate n number of times. The script which is between for to next will iterate n number of times. How many times? N number of times. So how it works? If I write n is equal to 3, let's assume that the script which is between for to next will iterate 3 times. I mean to say first this line will be executed, this line, this line, this line. After that again it will go back, this line, this, this, this. Again it will go back, this line, this line, this line, this line. After that it will come out of the loop. And if you have any script after the loop, then that script will be executed. This script will be executed after doing the script 3 times. After executing this 3 times, then only it will come out of the loop and then it will execute the next lines. Clear? So for I is equal to 1 to 3, if I write I is equal to 99, let's assume that, or else something called 77. The script which is in between for to next, this script will be executed 77 times, one like this, one iteration. After doing it, again it will go back, again second time, again third time, like that it will execute this script 77 times. After that it will come on to this and clear? So that is what basically the condition statement is. A very important one. If you want to execute a script multiple times, basically we use for loop. It's a loop for I is equal to 1 to 77 in the sense which is in the for to next, it will iterate 77 times. Now let us take our example and let's iterate that 3 times. 3 times. So what I need to take? I need to take for I is equal to 1, 2, 3 because I want to iterate the script 3 times. So for I is equal to 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. The script it is in between for to next should iterate 3 times. So what the script should be? Just now have copied and pasted here. Let me take that. Here we go. So the script which is in between for to next will iterate 3 times. So let's have a look on that. So let me run the test. For each iteration I am going to take a separate set of username and password, but still I am going to do some manual operations here, like opening this login window and closing the flight reservation. So these operations I will do it manually because QTP can't handle them as if away. So as we move into the subject, even will explain you how to handle that dynamically also. But as if now I am going to handle few things here. Just have a look on this. I am just clicking on run. This is the first iteration. Everyone please observe that. So it is asking for the agent name. I am going to give the agent name. First iteration. Now it's on a line 4. Your execution, your yellow color mark on a line 4. I guess you people can see it here. The line 4. Here. Again it has went to the line 2 now. Just have a look on that. The breakpoint where we create. So there is a yellow mark which is pointing up. So it is at a line 2. It is the second iteration. Now I am trying to open this flights login window manually, but see here, so that it can write username for the next iteration. This is the second iteration. See here again, it's waiting for the third iteration now. Here we go. This is the third iteration. And once the 3 iterations has been done, it will close the execution because I have written I is equal to 1, 2, 3. See here, it has been closed. If I write I is equal to 99, it would have repeated the same script 99 times. Is that clear? That is what the condition statement is. So that is what the loop statement is. Loop statement is. The script which is in between for to next will iterate according to the number of n value. If I write n is equal to 10, the script will iterate 10 times. Simple. Clear? Now that is what your loop is. Now let's go ahead and let's discuss a condition statement. Condition statement, a very important one. You can simply take a star mark for it. Condition statement. All these things we'll be using in our coming classes, so please concentrate on this. Every topic is very important from now. This is what the coding part. This is what generally we do in the organizations. So all these things are very important to us. Just have a look on this. Next.